What is up, everyone? Elton over here. Welcome to another live stream. I hope you guys are ready for today's stream. I am a little bit late. That is because I was having issues with my OBS, so thus was leading me to being late. But everything got fixed up, and now we're running this right now. So let's get ready to start let's start analyzing our pre-market stocks. If you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Elton. I'll be your host for today, and I'll be I day trade every single day from Monday through Friday from 5:55 a.m. until 7:30 a.m. as a part-time day trader. I do this pre-market analysis of finding what stocks are moving, what stocks are not. Well, mostly what stocks are moving. Not I can't find out what stocks are not moving. I can, but it's stupid if I'm gonna spend my time on that. But I do this every single day, again, Monday through Friday from 5:55 a.m. until 7:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time as a part-time day trader, and eventually getting into full-time because I am creating a platform or trying to build a group where I'm able I alert you guys on what stocks are moving, what's happening with them. Also, I create momentum alerts to let you know what stocks are picking up momentum and volume. So I'm creating this entire private group for you guys to be part of, where you guys are able to send out a bot to find out what the float is of a stock. This could be scripts, so that way you guys are able to see some scripts that I have in my platform that I used to use, or old scripts that I used to use. The biggest thing that I'm focused on is a learning center to teach you guys a lot from everything from penny stocks, so you don't have to do your own research. And this could be quizzes, homework, there's could be chapter questions, there's also charts where you're able to look back at history. There's going to be a back testing, so yeah, we're able to back test some stuff. Of course, we have our lounge, past live trades. There's also your gains and losses, lessons learned. So a lot of big stuff over here to help you become a better, successful trader yourself in the long term. But nonetheless, that's for you new watchers. If you're not new, welcome back again to the new viewers. I hope you guys are ready for today. So far, it looks like it's going to be a slow Friday, oddly enough. But we are in the summer days, so you can always expect for it to be extremely slow. All right, but let's get started analyzing some stocks. So first and foremost, we have and because I was having some issues with my OBS, my team is gonna get some delayed alerts over here. So I have to, if I get quiet for like a second, it's because I'm sending my team what I'm seeing. So first and foremost, I let them know that WIMI is overextended, so expect a short position, since this thing's already way overextended, and it's not gonna be looking good at all for WIMI as soon as the market opens. So expect a short from anything at 820 or less. So if this thing gets below 820 or less, that'll definitely be a target. So let's do that. And if it wants to break a new high, then definitely I would say, look at the 1 minute. Actually, let's go with the 5-minute time frame. Say somewhere between 875 will be a watch for break. Well, it's a trigger alert at 875, and then the breakout is going to be at 925. So why is this thing being slow? Yes, you're being slow, and hopefully Thinkorswim doesn't have any issues. They got rid of their their all right, here we go, 820 or less. I'll put 818. It's really close right there, so again, watching for that for WIM. Next I have OGEN. OGN. We got a double top right here already. So expect, since it's kind of like an M figure, we're gonna expect for, or keep an eye for, where's my Epic pen? Right here. All right. So since I'll draw it out for you guys to give you a better perspective, let me go to UMRX. So UMRX, big sell-off. I'm not sure if it had some news or what, but big sell-off. So expect a reversal over here. So this could be 3 UMRS, expect a reversal. So UMRS, I'm expecting a reversal to happen over here. So it had a big sell-off. There were some short sellers covering, continuation on that sell-off, recover, continuation, try to recover again, nope. So definitely expecting a bounce, or what is this? So expect a reversal somewhere around 355, and then trigger alert. Trigger alert at, what is this, 340, and breakout at 355. All right, so that's UMRX right there. Boom. And then going back to OGN at the double top. So we got a quick spike, but then big sell off, and then right here we got another one. So almost a double top pattern. So we're getting a sell off over here. Let's fix this. I have to redo this again since it moved on me. So boom. All right, there we go. So definitely expecting some type of breakout for here, from possibly from Ogen. So let's see. Let me make that announcement for the team. So Ogen, though. So somewhere around 120, I would say just having a trigger around 120 will be our breakout. It's not even a trigger. A trigger is basically like the pre-notification that something is going to be happening. But right here with OGN, definitely going to see that right here. So next we have RETO. For RETO, I am so I'm not sure. It just broke off. It was getting support over here somewhere around 170s. It just broke off from that. It's not bouncing off from the 50 EMA. So we can probably expect for it to bounce from the 20 EMA. Let's go for RETO. $50 EMA. So I gotta create an alert at, so trigger alert at $1.75, and then breakout at $1.85. And $1.60 or less. There you go. So if $1.60 or less, this thing gets below that, then it's going to be a short continuation. But otherwise, if it wants to come back again, maybe in the 1 minute time frame, it looks like it's going to bounce off from the 50 EMA. If it bounces off from that, then expect for a breakout around 175, and then a trigger, set a trigger alert at 175, and then a breakout around $1.85. So that's UMR or RETO. AYTU, nothing much is happening, but lately a lot of these stocks and nothing is happening pre-market are breaking out. So I'm gonna set a trigger alert at $1.45, and then a breakout at $1.49, which is 1 cent above $1.50. That's good. For AYTU, what is this? 4, 5 AYTU. Set trigger alert at $1.45 and alert at $1.50. Boom. All right, WAFU. This was a big mover a few days ago, or a few weeks ago, as a matter of fact. So it had a big spike, no news, so that's not good for it, because if there's no news, how did it go from $5.60 to $8.50? All right, so here we go with the market being open. WIMI, of course. Let me take some of these off. These are yesterday's stock movers. All right, let's see who's moving. Let's see who's not moving. And if you guys are liking the stream so far, just make sure you do hit the like button to help out with the YouTube algorithm. I'll definitely appreciate it, and definitely let me know that you guys are appreciating the video so far and how I'm analyzing these stocks. All right, let's see. All right, so let me put the stocks that I put in. So WIMI, like I said, this is a short, so there you go. Like I said, it opened up anything below $8.20. Just watch it for a short, and then boom, it's gonna be shorting off right here. Let's put OGen, AYTU, RETO, and UMRX. All right, so UMRX, there you go. Expecting a reversal, just how I expected. So 340 for a trigger alert, and then 355 will be for $341, and then $355. There you go. All right, so very slow Friday so far. RETO, here we go. So RETO, I just mentioned it. Set a trigger alert at $1.75 and a breakout at $1.85. And would you look at that? There you go. I just literally sent it to the team. Here it is, RETO. Expect a bounce from the 50 AMA, and then trigger alert at $1.75, and then breakout at $1.85. And then look at that. As soon as that happened, look, that was a good 6-7% gain right there. Just how I expected it. RETO, just quick move, just like that. That's how quick decisions you gotta make. Something's over here in the market. It's literally seconds, milliseconds. There we go with UMRX. So there you go, UMRX. Look at that breakout through as well. So 341, I'm gonna delete that because this thing just broke off. And then 355 was the breakout alert. Boom, big spike right there. So as soon as you would have gotten the first one around 340, look at that, that's already 5% from that 340. So that's why I like to set the trigger is letting you know that it's picking up momentum, and then the breakout is letting you know that, hey, look, it's breaking out from this section. That means it's gonna pick up some volume and then start making a move. I don't care if a stock has news or no news, because nobody can truly know if those news are going to be affecting it positively or is it going to be affecting negatively. Regardless, this is already, it's just this how it is when it comes to trading stocks. It's just always being ready, and you can see ANTE. Definitely going to be watching it over here. All right, so let's check out this. RETO. 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute, and 1 minute. So ANTE being a big mover, I'm gonna let my team know about it. ANTE. All right, so expecting for a break. If this thing truly wants to break, move, then expect a break at $1.03. Now we have OGN. Boom, there you go. OGN. What was it that was said for OGN? It was said to expect a reversal and then watching out for the break at $1.20. It still hasn't breaking out. All right, there we go. So I'm telling my team to watch out for the break of $1.23. So if it breaks $1.23, then definitely we got something going on. And then looking at the level 2, there we go. $1.23. Here we go. Boom, there it is. That's a signal right there. $1.23 is a signal letting me know it's going to pick up some momentum. It looks like there's still some resistance around there at $1.22. We just got to see the volume spike up. If the volume doesn't spike up, then definitely it's going to get rejected from that spot right there. WAFU making a huge reversal. All right, so it's halted right now, but we'll see where it's going to go as soon as it comes back. So let's add UMRX2. UMRX sold off, but then as you can see, big bounce off from the 50 EMA. So we're definitely gonna watch, expect a big trend over here. We're definitely be seeing a big trend. All right, so UMRX, OGN, WAFU, where's that? WAFU, and then ANTE. All right, we are good. We're looking good. So our ETO sold off. That's perfectly fine. Let's check out a different time frame for the UMRX. So still looking bullish. So UMRX, great calls. I already had it too, right before the market even opened, for a trigger alert at 340, and then a breakout alert at 350. And then boom, as soon as it broke from 340, big 6% sold off. If you have a stop loss of 4%, that's perfectly fine, because it came back for a good 8% comeback. So you can have gotten this twice on this, and as soon as you see this bounce off from the 50 EMA, that's a signal right there. So it looks like not a big trend, since it did not pick up any volume. And there we go with WIFU. It broke off from the pre-market high of day, which was 852. So I set an alert for 853, and then from there, it just, as soon as it opened back up, it just broke off from that, and then big spike right here. So now we're just waiting for it to be overextended, and once it becomes overextended, then it's a short entry time. So once it cracks below 860, that's the signal right there for a short entry, right there. So I'm actually gonna use I'm gonna test this out and use my Webull account. If you haven't created a Webull account, check it out. You can get 2 free stocks. You do have to deposit $100, but what you can do is deposit those $100, leave them there for 3 weeks. Once the 3 weeks are over and done with, then that's when you can withdraw the $100, and then boom, you get 2 free stocks, and then you truly didn't have to spend any money whatsoever. All right, so Wafu, let's see if I can get something out of it right here, waiting for it to crack down. See what I can fill me up. So still very bullish over here. Alright. Alright, so let's see. There we go. And once it cracks down below 860, that's the signal for it. Let's check out back the 5-minute time frame again. Yep, so this is the first red bar. Seeing this, I gotta wait for the next 5 minutes, so I got 2 minutes left with this bar. And then if the next bar gets below the 860, boom, we got a good short sale entry over here. So I'm thinking about getting in right here a little bit early, but that's perfectly fine. Oh, actually, we got a bull pattern. We got a bull flag right here. You can see this. Look at that bull flag. Look at that bull flag. So we definitely got a big bull flag over here. If the volume spikes up, this thing is gonna be skyrocketing above 924. Boom, there it is. I'm just waiting for that signal. Yeah. This thing is gonna blast off right now. Oh, oh, it's getting rejected. So it's a strong rejection right there. Damn. I should have held it right there. That was a strong rejection right there. That was a strong rejection. That was a pretty good. That was a good bull flag right there, though. That's a bull flag pattern, but it just got rejected. That thing got rejected like crazy. Damn, look at that. Look at that big rejection right there. I got out way too early. I saw that bull flag, and you see, it was testing me out because if it did pick up enough volume right on this candle right here, it would have definitely broken out. But just you always gotta wait for the confirmation and see. And it got faked out right here too, because at first it started to create like a green bar, and then boom, just got rejected hard. And so if I my average was around 870, or sorry, yes, 870, 873. And then from 873, I sold off because I saw this big spike right here. And if I would have held it, I would have got my 10% goal for the day. So that was waffle right there because of that fake out, of that bullish fake out. And then now it got halted. So now we'll see if it bounces from the 50 EMA for a retest for the $8. So it's probably gonna open up somewhere over here on around the 50 EMA, and if it bounces, expect for it to head over to the $8 once again. So that was beautiful right there. That was a beautiful fake, and also it was just beautiful right there. I can't argue that. That was truly amazing. All right, being 650, let's switch this scanner to the trending stocks 2.0. And see what happens. It's a slow Friday, surprisingly. It's a crazy slow Friday. All right, what the UMRX? UMRX got rejected. TEDU. See if it's gonna break that 211. Yes, it is. All right, there we go. So this thing is getting overextended too. And it looks like Wafu is back again, back in action. This thing is still selling off like crazy. So again, we're expecting a reversal over here. So again, expect a reversal right here from the bounce from the 50 EMA. As you can see, it's just conciliating right there, waiting for that, waiting for the break, waiting for it to see it there, and then let's go head back to TEDU. TEDU getting got overextended. As you can see, we're starting to hit the first first red bar. So we'll see if it wants to break below 207 for a continuation over here of a short sale. The 50. Oh, there you go. Come on, come on. All right, there we go. Let's check out the 15-minute time frame. So boom, this wick is getting shut down like crazy. So I'll expect this somewhere around $2. Try to cover some. Try to cover some shares. So I'm in with TEDU, 575 shares at 215. So try and waiting for it to get to $2, and see if I can do that. If not, that's perfectly fine. So wait, you just gotta wait and see if it can get to $2. Are there any news? No news. So yeah, definitely can expect for it to get to $2. Boom. There we go. Look at that big sell-off right there. It's already getting tested it. Come on, crack below $2. There we go. Gonna cover some right over here. And if those of you who are saying, oh, you're using a paper account, I'm keeping emotions out of the way. That's what I'm doing. I've been, it doesn't matter how many times you paper trade, it's just getting used to the emotions not being there. So I already know how things behave. I've been experiencing this for a long time. So if you're asking like, how do you know this? How do you know that? I've been seeing it. And like in 3 years of trading stocks, usually after 1 year, people give up. 2 years, oh my god. But 3 years, I'm already heading over 3 years of trading. So I just already know how things behave. And I'm not one to flash um, big gains like, oh yeah, I made $4,000 and so can you. I mean, if I'm doing it, definitely you can definitely do it, because I'm coming from a third world country. So a third world country being able to trade stocks in the United States of America market, and um, being able to become successful at it, hey, all props to me. So if I'm capable of doing it, and it truly doesn't matter where you come from. It's just the stock market is gonna behave like the stock market does. So it's either you got to be prepared for it, or yeah, it's gonna teach you some good lessons. So making a big reversal over here, big reversal. So I'm not gonna sell off right there, because selling around $2 would have been a great point, but this thing just made a big reversal. So now I'm just gonna see if it's gonna be continuation or is it gonna be a rejection over here. And based on what I'm seeing, it's gonna be continuation. So I'm just get off of my position right here, because it's definitely gonna come back and retest at $2.20, and that's just gonna put me negative right there. And so for me, when it comes to trading, I already have a goal mind and set. It's just, what happened? What is this? Oh, it didn't sell my. Oh, it didn't sell my shares. Wait, what? Oh, I thought I put it to sell my shares. Oh well, we'll see let's see what's TEDU doing, because I was trying to sell around 210, but there we go. We're coming back again. I just don't know what this. It looks like I'm in a negative position. Okay. Yes, I'm still in that negative position. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, so it was just a quick pump. So now look at that 198. That's how far down this thing I got. And then out of nowhere, just boom, spiked up on the last second to drive this up. So this candle, if this spike didn't happen, this candle would have been a big red candle. So as you can see, we got a top on the 1 minute time frame. So big spike, sell off, spike. So now, well, we got a double top. So now we just gotta wait to come back for it to come back again to that $2 mark once again, and then from there, see how it behaves. So if this candle doesn't crack below this one, then we got lower. We're gonna get lower highs, higher highs, higher highs, higher highs, higher lows. And so this thing has to truly crack down below 205 for it to continue getting short sell. There we go. So there we go. Just waiting for it to crack down below there. And so once it gets to less than 205, I'm just gonna get rid of all my shares. I said less than 205, not 205 or less. Just waiting to crack down below that. There we go, 204. 204, where's 204? Come on, get below 204, get below 204. All right, so looking at the 5 minute time frame, we got a red candle right here. So if this candle can get right below 205 or less, that's a signal right there for short continuation. It's it's looking like a small shooting star right here, but boom, there we go. Come on, come on. Once it gets below 205, This thing should be just selling off like crazy. Just waiting for it though. Just waiting for it. This is where you gotta learn how to be patient. Just be patient. Be very, very patient. Because trades will always go your way if you practice a lot, and you study the hell out of charts. You're gonna see this happening. So just waiting for it to get to below 205 for that a short continuation. Waiting for it, just being very, very patient, waiting for it. Nothing else is moving. ANT just failed, and there we go. Was that below 205? Yes, it was. That was 204. That's what I want to see. So to be honest, I can hold this one for the rest of the day, but that would be stupid because if this thing truly can get to 195, that's the goal right there. 195. That would be really beautiful right there if it gets to 195, because my average, again, I had 500 shares, so that's 573 shares at 215. I got rid of 300, just right here. I got rid of 300, so now I got 275 left, just waiting for it to crack down below 205. But the 1 minute time frame, it keeps on, it's still pushing this. As you can see, it's still pushing it, but it just has to crack down. And again, my goal is that 195. So kind of close to the 50 EMA, which is this purple line right over here. So once it gets down there, I'm good. That will be what, from 215 to 195. That's almost a 10% gain right there. So again, it's just being very patient. Sometimes it takes a little bit, sometimes it takes a little bit longer, sometimes it's just milliseconds or seconds where you have to make executive decisions right off the bat. But it's just being patient is the biggest factor of it all, though. So meanwhile, that cracks down below. I'm gonna create an alert below $2. $2 or less. Create an alert. Someone say 199. And then you might get scared, like, oh, this thing it's like spiking up. Let it do its thing. Just let it behave how it wants to behave. Just make sure you are paying attention to it though, because if you do see something that it's like, oh, that's not supposed to be happening on there, then that's be like, you know what, that's it. At least I finished the day green. 6%. Remember, a lot of hedge funds, they're good with 2%. 2% gets them going. Yeah, so this kind of has to truly close below 205. If it doesn't close below 205, we can definitely expect a reversal over here. Literally 5 seconds left, so yeah, we're definitely going to see a green spike over here. The volume, yeah, and especially if the volume picks up. So in your mind, in this type of situation, you got to think like which side has the most leverage at this point. So the side that has the most leverage at this point is the bulls. Bulls truly want to keep on pushing this stock. Even right here, they were trying to push it, they got rejected. They're trying to push it, nope. But then once they get any type of small support, this thing is gonna go. So this is a good signal for me, because now I'm able to get in once again for more, so for a higher price. You just gotta wait for that high price. $224, $225, $227, $230. So it looks like it's gonna head over to 235. Yeah, you see, so right now it's just short sellers are trying to step in. So the more, and then also a lot of all these people that are buying in are selling. So once we see that selling, and then short sellers want to step in, boom, this thing is just going to drive the price down. So if a lot of buyers are selling, this thing is just going to continue selling off. So that's how these candles usually work. So you're like, oh, okay, it's moving up, it's moving up. You're like, oh, I need to sell my shares, I need to sell. It's like, yeah, somebody's gonna accept your shares being sold, and then it's gonna be short sellers, and then boom, just drive the price down for this stock. So that's what's happening right here with this big sell-off. It's just a lot of people a lot of buyers are selling, and a lot of sellers are buying those shares that are being sold. So thus driving the price down. And so I got in for a little bit more. My average price now is 219 for 400 shares. That's it. Trying to see if I can get more. There you go. I got 657. All right. Buyers still want to push this thing up. Yeah. Trying to push it to 230, 235. They're truly trying to push it. So you can see a lot of sellers are trying to push it. So a lot of people are selling. So the selling is going to be a little bit crazy over here. So trying to see if it can go for $2 now. Still 8%. So that as you can see, the higher the price goes, and then you try to head over for $2 on that short sale, then that's great. But then it's just the difference is still going to be increasing, because as long if the price increases, the averages are going to be moving along, and then your price target or your sell-off target is going to be, or your buying target. Because if you're short selling, you're selling shares, but then once you try to cover, basically once you think like, oh, that's it, is that it's gonna make a bounce, it's gonna make a big green reversal, um, and then that's where you want to cover, so you're buying shares. So it's gonna drive, buying shares drives the price up. But it's again the difference between where the price is to where the EMAs are at and where your goal is at. It's always going to be almost the same. So yeah, this thing wants to test two. I'm telling you, 235 will definitely. It's what it's aiming for. 231. There we go. 237. Yeah, this thing is just going to be blasting up. 238. I see 248. So this stock is very interesting because it's having big sell-offs. As you can see, this was a higher high, higher low, but then it got rejected. But it bounced off from the 20 EMA right over here. So then it picked up a new higher high, higher low. Then now picked up a new higher high, higher low. So it's just slowly and steady making it its way up. And whenever there's a sell-off, it does have, looks like these sell-offs are about, what's the high of this candle? 218 to a low of 198. That's 8%. So as you can see, 8% is what these sell-offs are happening. So this one right here was a good 6%. This one right here, 229, was a good 5%. So as you can see, the sell-offs let you know like which direction is going. So as you can see, at first it was big, but then they start getting smaller, and this one is 5% again. But now it's trying to continue selling off. So if it gets below that, if it goes 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, and then you see a big 4, 5, 6, then you could expect those sell-offs to start becoming bigger and bigger. So on the 5-minute time frame, it was basically 218. So again, this was a good 6.89% of a sell-off. So once you see like a big sell, especially around the 8, then that's when you're gonna start seeing like, oh, okay, now it's definitely making another big sell-off, and then see how big it can get. If it can go 6, 8, 10, and so on forth. Boom. All right. So here we go. We got a big sell-off. So what's this? 238 down to 221. This is a 7% sell-off. Okay, so now we're seeing a 7. We'll see if it wants to head over to 10 or if it's going to be a 7, try to recover some. Uh, uh, which is a 6, trying to cover some, and then a 5, and then try to make a big recover. So that's what you got to see. That's when these sells are happening. Where's the price? How big are these sell-offs? And so that gives you a perspective of, okay, if the sell-offs keep getting bigger and bigger, that means it's going to be continuing selling. It's going to continue selling off. If they're getting smaller and smaller, then the price is just driving it up. It's definitely going to become a bullish move. So again, that's just helps you get a little perspective on some of the things. As you can see, these sales were minor. So we got a big one, we got a smaller one, then a smaller one. So again, but these are the 1 minute time frames. Usually the 5 minute time frames are the best ones, because as you can see, this was around 6, and so far this one is around the 3% so far. So again, if it gets smaller and smaller, the price could get higher and higher. If the sell-offs get larger and larger, then the price is gonna get lower and lower. Pretty simple, common sense stuff. All right, since we're seeing a big sell-off over here, if this one doesn't get any bigger than this one, then that lets us know that, okay, that's it. But there you go. It's becoming bigger and bigger. So what is that? 5%. So it has to become at least 6.5% for it to be a big sell-off. So it has to get over here to a 215 or less for it to truly be a signal of, okay, we definitely, that's it. The price topped off at 238, and then now just it's gonna get flushed down. So because it didn't, it's still uh, the sell-off is smaller than the previous one. So that means we're gonna get another spike, a smaller sell-off, once again. And so it's a cycle. It's a cycle of just looking at things like that. Is getting a different perspective, getting a different angle on things. But amongst the way of that, it's just being very, very patient. Because right now I'm only 0.76% down. Like, am I gonna close my position because of that? No, I'm not. Like I said, it's just being, especially with July markets, it's just being very, very, very patient. So I'm just gonna put this one right here. So again, my average is 219. So again, I'm just patiently waiting for it to get to $2. But because I like to use think or swim because I have two different time frames already. I'm gonna keep it like this, and then that's it for the live stream. But you guys already know my positions at 219. If you see the price go down to $2 or even $1.95, you know I definitely we should be aware that I got out of there on that section. So from 219 down to $2, 10% for me. I'm happy with that. So just be aware, pay attention, and then I'll let you guys know. I'll post it on stock tweets to let you know what my position is for the end of the day on TEDU. Because yeah, at this point it's just gonna be very slow and brutal for me. But that's it for today's live stream. If you guys definitely liked it, remember, just definitely hit the like button. I will definitely appreciate it, and it lets me know like, hey, I actually did enjoy your pre-market analysis and your talk. And just let me know in the comments down below what you guys thought about it overall today. So that's it for today's live stream. You guys have an amazing weekend. I am in the process of creating more content to upload on right here on the channel, so just be alerted for that for this weekend. And if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, definitely let me know. I'll definitely love to help you guys out become knowledgeable in the stock market. And just if you want to trade, definitely I'll give you the I'm creating a content for the nine steps steps to trading. Literally 9 steps. That's all you need. 9 steps to just learn how to everything about day trading. Just simple 9 steps. But it's a little more sophisticated. But if you're truly serious about making the exercise side hustle money, then definitely message me and then let me know so I can help you guys out and give you more details. But that's it for today's live stream. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Have an amazing weekend, and I'll see you next week on Monday at 5:55 a.m. sharp.